The Metaverse. Now, 2 years ago, most people outside the industry didn't even know it as a word, let alone it as a concept of an alternate reality, until one of the largest social media companies in the world, Facebook, rebranded itself as Meta in late 2021. The move is said to reflect the company's expanding ambitions to conquer the metaverse. Its CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, even said it was the future of the internet. And then the layoffs started. And just this month, another 10,000 employees let go as Meta's metaverse ambitions wane amidst the crypto winter and a global recessionary environment. So today, we do a critical check-in as Q1 of 2023 wraps up. According to researchers at Gartner, they predicted that by 2026, we're going to be spending a lot of time together virtually. 1 in 4 of us, they say, will spend at least an hour a day in the metaverse. And what is the metaverse exactly? Well, I like this description here. Asad Yusuf, a technology enthusiast, describes the metaverse as a virtual shared space where users can interact with each other and digital objects too. And it is rapidly becoming a reality, because it's also where more and more organizations and agencies are betting that we're going to be working and playing and coexisting together in. And they're making it all happen. Here at Forkast, we've even covered a lot of these developments ourselves, beyond the obvious, how banks and even religious organizations are tapping into the technology. And it doesn't have to be just in virtual reality. That's the bet that all of ex-CEO Keith Rumjan is making, building a fitness metaverse on the blockchain. The metaverse experience, he says, is beyond sharing a virtual space. It can be a community too.
Yeah, I think there's a misconception that people have to wear like a VR goggle to be in the metaverse, and I don't think that's the case. I think for me, the definition of metaverse is just interoperability, right? Linking with other projects, and so, and in our specific example, we feel like people are fitness omnivores. What the hell does that mean, right? So if you run, you don't just run, right? You probably do some yoga, you do some swimming. So by that definition, we can't just serve you with one game.
But the consensus remains that we are still in the early stages of the technology. And as the crypto winter and the contraction continues, some even say that the digital hype is dying, that the search traffic for the word metaverse declined by about 80% globally over the past year. But behind the headlines, Forkast hit the ground in real life and found that the metaverse is still very much part of the conversation. We were at this year's FOMO Asia Genesis conference in Hong Kong, which took place last week, where Forkast's Joel Flynn led a discussion about the current state and future of the technology. So how is the industry responding? Alan Lau of crypto firm Animoca Brands said that in order to get more people into the metaverse, one thing needs some improvement.
They'll look more at the utility that's being created. And of course, I think Sandbox has done a really great job in taking metaverse, or at least having people try that metaverse experience, putting the digital asset people have. These are things that they can own, they can actually use, in the game environment. So I think more utility that's being built, I think that would help people understand what value it delivers, right?
Animoca Brands is responsible for the Sandbox. It's one of the best-known virtual worlds out there. And last year, Animoca Brands co-founder Yat Su said the Sandbox has more than 200,000 monthly active users who can currently build, own, and even monetize their gaming experiences. Its head of growth, Eric Wong, said 2 things can help the technology.
Education is very important. Also, investment, because then if you are a Sandbox, you create a Sandbox account, you can also become an investor. So you can buy land, you can buy the NFT, you can sell NFT, and after that, you as a creator, you create it, and then you can mint it to list it through our marketplace and sell it to other people.
The target is to get millions of people to use the technology. But for Metaverse XYZ, a company that runs immersive events and conferences in the Web3 space, the target is actually 100 million people. Kate Hancock, co-founder of the company, said one big challenge in achieving their goal is the glaring difference in how the East and the West are adopting the metaverse.
In the West, believe it or not, everyone's avoiding Web3 blockchain. But in Asia, it's a whole new different behavior and buying power. So here it's so new and it's exciting, but in the West, the VCs, they're not getting their goal. And that's the reality.
Regulation is also a big topic, and developments in Asia are proving to be an advantage of the region.
While, sometimes people may think crypto's Wild West, we still need a regulatory regime that support building and that support entrepreneurship and innovation. And it has been, in the past 18 months, it has been Singapore, it's been Dubai, it's been Japan, Korea, and now Hong Kong most recently, right? So that's why I think you're seeing a lot more projects moving here to this part of the world.
So where is the technology headed amidst the current opportunities and challenges? Well, that's a question that we have yet to know the answer, but we certainly know there's a lot of talent, vision, and capital behind the search. And the energy going into defining the metaverse means we are on the edge of a social and technological transition.
So right now, I think the name of the game is survival, and that when we're ready, we'll keep building, and then we're going to catch the wave up. Because I think the biggest hurdle is how do you bring in Web 2 into Web 3? And I don't think it's VR glasses, I think it's the power by IPs.
Ideas, not hardware. I like that, well said. Well, that's it from us. Like and subscribe to this video for more content just like it. And let us know your thoughts on what's happening in the comments. Are you engaging in the metaverse? Are you betting on it? How would you use it in the future? Of course, lots to discuss, and we're always happy to stoke the conversation. It's always great being with you all. I'm Angie Lau, Editor-in-Chief of Forkast. Until the next time.